Hey everybody, so I know I haven't posted on this channel in a while, but I just feel like some things need to be addressed before I post any more vlogs or anything, but me and Scott broke up, so there's that. I don't want to get into details because it is my personal life, but just because people might be asking like, oh, where's your boyfriend, where's your boyfriend? Well, I don't have a boyfriend, and but that's not what I want to make this video about, because I just want to make this video about putting yourself first. And sometimes you have to do things like break up with someone to put yourself first, finally. And you have to make yourself happy. And if you're not happy in a situation, you shouldn't stay in that situation. And I'm not saying like Scott was like an asshole or anything like that. I just wasn't happy with the relationship anymore. And what was so hard about it was because I did care about him, and I did, have feelings for him, and I cared about him. And so that made it so much harder, because you don't want to hurt the person that you care about, but sometimes you have to put yourself forward. And it's been a while now. It's because we broke up in, oh wow, was it like April? Yeah, I think it was April, like end of April. And yeah, I just couldn't do it anymore. And for those of you in situations where you feel like trapped, don't feel that way. Get yourself out of that situation, because nobody should go through life feeling like that. And you shouldn't feel like, oh, I don't want to hurt that person, so I'm just going to deal with it. No. Put yourself and your happiness first. That is what is important, is your happiness. And, like, if any of you know or watch Steve Green Comedy and Brie Essrig, they broke up semi-recently, I guess. And, and again, they didn't really say too much about the situation, but it seems like it's a similar situation where she broke up with him, and it's not because she, like, hated him or he cheated on her or anything weird like that. It was just something she had to do, and that's just something I had to do, was to move forward with my life. And it was just something that I personally had to do, because it wasn't because he cheated on me or he was an asshole or because I found somebody else or my friends convinced me to break up with him or anything like that. It was nothing. It was all me. It was my decision. And I have to find myself right now. And I have to find out, who I am and what I want from life, basically. And it was a really hard decision, but it was something I had to make, and I feel so much better. I feel free. I feel more like myself. I'm starting to really get back to, like, me and get back to how I was, not necessarily before, but just, the true me, which is a pretty great person. But, yeah, it was just something. And so my advice to you is always, be, caring for other people, be kind to other people, but don't put yourself last. Put you and your happiness first before anything else, because you shouldn't, life is way too short for you to live unhappily at all. So I'm not saying like, oh, make yourself happy, no, I just mean, like, if you are in a situation that is unhappy, get yourself out of that situation, whether it's someone who is a boyfriend who doesn't treat you well but you still really like them. No, I'm sorry, go out of that situation, because you're just going to be in turmoil forever, and that's going to be terrible for you. So don't do that. Or if you are upset with your schooling and you're upset about getting bad grades, and stop worrying, first of all. Second of all, just buckle down, do it hard. Take it one day at a time. You know, people stress out too much. I might make a video about stress because I've dealt with stress a lot, and I've actually recently only got past it, and I'll share my little stress tips with you guys. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with this channel, is kind of just me ranting about crap. So welcome to my crap. So yeah. So the moral of the story is, put you and your happiness first. Don't, you know, worry about other people. They'll be okay. And, you know, me and Scott, at first it was bad because obviously he didn't want it to end, and it was hard for both of us, really, and we didn't talk for a while. But recently we've been starting to talk again because we were friends, good friends, before we went out, and then we went out, and then so we were trying to get that friendship kind of level, at least, you know, at least we're friendly. We're not, I mean, we're getting there. We're friendly right now with each other, and we talk occasionally. So as long as we're getting there, you know. But yeah, I feel better, and I think that if you also put your happiness first, you will also feel better. So that's all for this vlog. I will talk to you all later. Leave me comments because I enjoy talking to people. So see you later.